Hey everybody, welcome on back to my channel. So today I am going through my blush, highlighter, and bronzer collection. It's not as grand as my eyeshadow palette collection, but I like to keep other things kind of smaller since I have a whole lot of eyeshadow palettes. So we're going to go through. This is everything. I pulled it out. I'm going to declutter some products and yeah, to show you what I have. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you're oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashleigh. I have a doctorate in pharmacy. I love makeup. That's how you get Dr. Ash and her makeup. But please just call me Ash or Ashleigh. Go ahead and get started. So I'm going to kind of just push this back and we're going to pull from what we need. So since this is here, we'll start here. So this right here is the Space Age Prophecy highlighter by Kaleidos. Absolutely love this, and it's really beautiful. Like, I'm going to swatch it for you. So a lot of you might think, if you've never tried this, it's probably just like too much, but it actually blends out and it's so pretty, like especially on, whew, really pretty. So sometimes I even wear this to work. I mean, honestly, I gotta put a mask on. You know, I'm gonna have fun with my eyeshadow and give you a little pop of highlighter on outside that mask, but I love it. So yeah, if you're wondering if it was like too out there, it's really not. It's really beautiful, but probably a little louder for other people. It's just so gorgeous. So definitely keeping that. And then let's see, let's go to the sister, which this is the newest one, the Space Age Gifted. And I just actually got this. Really pretty. And I'm gonna give you a good swatch. So this one is a little bit cooler toned. And this one kind of just comes out a little bit more pinky on my complexion. So that is really pretty also. So I can't wait to use both. So well, I don't really see the biggest shift with Gifted, but definitely, and it might be the angle and the lighting at the moment, but really pretty. All right, so another Kaleidos, I have Mars Melter. So I actually have two of them. So I think this is the original version. Yeah, so they reformulated. And this one I think was a little bit more pinky. Yeah. One's a little bit more pinky. And the new one is a little bit, it's peach, just like you can see. So I really like these Kaleidos highlighters. So I'm definitely going to keep these two. Let's see, while we're on Kaleidos, got a few more. Okay, so let's start with Laser Glazer. This one is so fun. I don't think this one's available anymore, but yeah, it's green for sure. But oh my gosh, I usually use it as an inner corner highlight and it's absolutely stunning. But I mean, you could use it as a highlight too also. I mean, it's been done before. And actually, I mean, I think I have like put this a little bit on my cheeks, but usually I pop this in my inner corner and this is beautiful. And then I have Moon Cruiser. So of course that's going to shift more blue. Really pretty. And then the last two are Ray Rider and Solar Sailor. So Ray Rider is like a really nice kind of like peachy gold. Really pretty, and it's really smooth. These formulas are super smooth, and I love the packaging, but Kaleidos always kills with the packaging. And then we have Solar Sailor, which is very much more gold, as you can see. Ooh. So yep, so not getting rid of any of my Kaleidos highlighters. I have this Morphe Bronzer. This is what, the Glamour Bronze. I think this came out in like 2019. want to say, or just picked up. So it's not a bright bronzer at all, but I don't use it, so I am going to declutter this one because I have like kind of like my favorite bronzer. I have this Juvia's Place bronze. I just found this in like a drawer with some random stuff that I didn't have room for, so I'm definitely going to keep this. I think they just came out with bronzers in the year of 21, if you can see me looking crusty. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. I have my Power and Colored Rain plush duo, really pretty. Definitely keeping these. We have the Melt Monarcha, really pretty. Just got this. This is the holiday collection from this year. Came with the palette, or you know, in addition to the palette. So really pretty blushes. So we'll be keeping these. I really like Melt's blush formula. I have the Linda Hallberg Infinity Deep palette, and this is really pretty. I do get a little bit of use out of this. I really like this on the cheeks. It's really pretty. This one is like you can use it on your face or your eyes. And I really like that as a blush sometimes. Yeah, it's really pretty. All right, so next up we have the Saharan Blush Volume 2. So I used to get a lot of use out of this, but I don't get much use out of it anymore. And I have some colors that just kind of look like this. So I'm going to declutter this one. I was keeping it around a long time because for every part of my collection, I like to have something black owned. And for a long time, like I didn't have any other products that were black owned. Let's see, this is also Juvia's Place. This is their the Tribe Highlighter Volume 2, and it's pretty, but it's a little deep. I probably bought this in the summertime because I can get very tan, especially when I'm traveling. So I'm gonna declutter that one. Ooh, this is an old one. Ooh, Jesus. The Moonchild Glow Kit. Haven't used this in ages. So it's like some of the same colors that I just showed you with the Kaleidos highlighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna declutter this. All right, so next let's go through these. I have this Colourpop blush. This is the Trip Impress Powder Blush. This was part of the Wow Free collection. And it's really pretty. I want this. Let's see, I think it's another one. Yeah, I got this one too. So this one is Jet Set. It's like you can't even really see them on my complexion. So I don't know, I'm gonna get rid of those too. And then, let's see, oh, this is old. This is the Petal Metal Highlighter. This is Smashbox and Vlada. You know, she was the one that does all that artwork with her lips. And this is really pretty. I've gotten quite a good bit of use out of it over the years, but I haven't touched it. That's what it looks like. I used to layer this a lot. So, but I think I'm ready to part ways with that. We have the Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette. This is what she looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. I'm like, are the cream products still some good? Yeah. It's trying to dry out, but it's not quite dry yet. But ooh, look at that. Look at that. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. I think this was from 2019 as well. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, so this one is like kind of like a all-in-one palette. You can contour, you can use eyeshadow, you can use for bronzers. It's really pretty. It is a little deep, but I do like to keep it. I like the face, these eyeshadow colors. It's really pretty. This was a collab that the Lip Bar had with Justine Skye, so I'm gonna keep this one. Okay, I have this Colourpop Makeup Shayla under construction. So, oh my gosh, construct. So I think she kind of modeled this after MAC's Sweet as Cocoa, but they're kind of like the same color almost, huh? So yeah, let's see. It's kind of dried out. it didn't feel as good as the other one. So I'm gonna get rid of that. See, I have this Mented blush. This is Peach for the Stars. I'm keeping this. This is really, just really beautiful. All right, so I have a Melt Cream blush here. I'm not gonna really stick my finger in it, but I think Kara sent me this one. Did she? No. She sent me one of them. I might have bought this one, but it's really pretty for a nice, just golden sheen on the cheeks. So I'm gonna keep that one. And then I have this Sleek blush, and I used to wear this like all the time. This is oh gosh, okay. This is pre-YouTube, and so is like my Juvia's Blaze, and this was pre-YouTube for me. So yeah. All right, so this is the Sleek blush. So it was like a nice little terracotta color, but I think I'm ready to let this one go. I haven't used it, and God knows today, because I have some other colors that I like that are kind of similar, and I like them better now. Okay, so this is the Patmograph. I still have the plastic on it. This is the highlight, the new one, the Crown highlight. I like this one. The actual color of this is called Lunar Nude. So that's what it looks like. I'm running out of arm. So definitely keeping this. Just got it not too long ago. This is actually my Eternal Eden Quad. I use this as a face palette all the time because I don't really care for the color story of this palette. It's just so pink, but I use this as a blush all the time. This is just kind of regular pink, but I kind of use this because it's cool tone, and it just, I don't know, like when I do purpley looks, I like it. So it's a good way to get use out of something that you don't really care for either. So I far more like it on my face. All right, so these are my Patmograph blushes that I do have right here. So I just have 4, but I think that was plenty based off of the color selection. Then she came out with 8 in total. So this one is Desert Orchid. So that's why, no, Paradise Venus, excuse me, Desert Orchid. I don't have that one. So that's why I'm not keeping those other blushes by Colourpop. I have this one. And this one is Electric Bloom. Gorgeous, corally shade. Love this one a lot. We'll be keeping. These can be so hard to open. This one is, this should be Love Interest or Love Struck, excuse me. Really pretty. And then my most used one, which, see, like, golly, really? Okay, this is Cherish. So, just a classic pink, and it looks good. So, keeping those. Got my Patmograph highlighter. This is the Divine Rose one. Really gorgeous highlighter. Really smooth formula, but this is not my favorite formula. So this one is the Golden Nectar, and I'm always careful with this one because I dropped it and I broke it. So, and it looks like I need to actually repress it again. So, but this one has my favorite formula. It's really creamy. So it was like, I could have bought another one, but I'm like, no. So well, I just blended it in, but that's that one. So I handle her with care for sure. I don't sit her up. All right, so I have this highlighter by Jouer, and it's actually really pretty. Probably thinking it's really dark, but like I said, when in the summertime, if I travel a lot to really warm climates, I can get pretty deep. As you can see my hands. So probably a little bit, quite a bit darker than my face. But I can get really, really deep. So this actually is really pretty on me during those months when I can usually go up at least a couple shades. So it's like, that's the beauty of my complexion that I love so much. It just gets so rich. So, okay, so here's the Golden Hour by Melt. So this is the one that Beauty and the Frizz gave me. cream blush. Okay. Oh, I have this is my Mented Bronzer. This is the Vacay Bronzer. So I am going to keep this because I do want to try to keep using this a little bit. It's a really nice formula. I think this one's not, I should probably start using this more now. Okay. This is my favorite bronzer, as you can tell. But I just, it's so good. I just really like it. The floral scent is still mildly there, but I don't smell it when I open it. I just had to literally put it up to my nose to smell it. But as you can see, I got good old pan on this. All right, so we got a matchstick, and this is Riddick. And I always say I'm gonna like use this to layer, and I don't. Starting to get a little dry. Okay, I'm gonna let it go because I've had this probably since like when Fenty came out. What was that, 2017? So over here. Okay, so we have some Becca highlighters. Let's see. So Becca is like, it's like an end of an era for Becca, huh? So this is Snapdragon. This is actually a blush that I haven't used in forever. And I need to start using it. So I'm gonna keep this one. And then it's like, you can't no longer get Becca. This one is a mini of Opal. And the minis, they're like quite reasonable because this one's a little bit more cool tone, especially for my complexion. I mean, probably compared to some Patmograph stuff I've just shown you is right on par, but that formula is actually still really nice, and I've had this highlighter forever. It's probably one of the reasons why they're not around, because it's not like you had to keep repurchasing highlighters because you got so much product. This is the Fenty Beauty. This is like the Kilowatt highlighter palette. I always say I'm gonna use it. This middle shade is wonderful. Maybe I'll depot that shade. I don't know. Girl, goodbye. Let me get rid of it. Okay. So I have this Laura Geller, what's this, like Diamond Dust highlighter. It's really pretty. Just pink, you know. I think I can do without this one. I haven't picked it up in forever, and now I have all of those Kaleidos ones, and I also have like the Danessa Myricks Lightwork palette, so that has highlighters in the side. I think okay. All right, so I have this Galactic highlighter, and this one is called Luster. It's really beautiful. It's mauve, as you can see. I've gotten good use out of it. I've had this forever. Really pretty. I still reach it from time to time, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. Then I also have, let's see, this is a Lunar Beauty highlighter. This is the Moon Prism powder. So go, yeah, it's yellowy like that for sure. Maybe when I swatch it, I'm like, maybe I'll keep this. Okay, so this one I'm not gonna do. It's kind of like a collector's, even though I've gotten so much use out of it. This is my Mimi, and as you can see, her face is starting to wear away. So yes, by MAC. Ooh, two of my favorites right here. For sure. These are the Melt. Oh my god, are these slightly magnetic? These are from like the Honey collection or something like the Killer Bee. Really gorgeous. Just, I mean, just stunning. Like I use these all the time. And sometimes if I don't do bronzer, I'll just use these combined. Or I'll use bronzer and use this. Same with this one. This one's my favorite. Do you see? So definitely keeping those two. Oh, one of my favorite highlighters. This is the Maybelline. I haven't used it in a while, but as you can see, got pan. Maybelline times Puma. This is one of the Master Chrome highlights. These are really good. but this was like limited edition. This Puma one, I know my mother even ran out and got that one too. Like, gorgeous. It was a time where I used to wear this like every single day. Apparently you could tell because it takes forever to pan cheap products. This is why I don't have too many, because this one right here I've had in my collection probably since like 2018 for sure. Used it every day at one point, and I have yet to get rid of it. It was like a hump, so it was oval, so I have worn it down, but I have never hit pan on this. Like, never. This is the shade Rose Emotion. I'm gonna let her go because I have my Cherish by Patmograph, so we'll see how long that takes. All right, over here I have a Jouer blush bouquet, and this was like one of the darker ones and that they finally came out with. I'm like, why can't I get nothing open? There we go. Really gorgeous. I wear this definitely in the summer months. Really, really pretty. I love orangey blushes. Definitely an orangey highlight. Definitely keeping this one. All right, so we have some Juvia's Place highlighters. These highlighters are actually really excellent. The packaging is just really annoying though. So we have the Juvia's Glow Volume 1. This is the Heroine. I love this one. This is my favorite out the two. So as you can see, gotten good use out of this. Really pretty, just a straight up gold in my collection. I need to wash my hand. I need to do something with it. So I'm going to keep this one. But this one I don't get too much use out of. This one's more rose gold, as you can see. So I'm going to declutter this one because the packaging is just so obnoxious. Ooh, so we have a Becca Own Your Light one. So let's see. I think that this is definitely more pinky. Okay, I can live without this one. I can live without this one. So it's pretty, but I hardly ever use it, and I like the other two better. Now this one by Becca I love, and I remember when they came out with this, and this is like, it's called Dreamsicle, and they came out with this, well, a while back, and this is prior to my YouTube days, but I used to watch YouTube a lot, and I remember people were like, why would they make an orange highlight? It was like for deeper skin, like, amazing. It was a YouTuber named Glammed It, and she just like tore into them. I loved it. She's I'm gonna say she is of Indian descent, and she was just like, for our skin complexions, like, come on, are you kidding me? And it's still just as creamy as when I bought it. I know this was like floating around at TJ Maxx for a while. I tried to buy one to send it to Yachty, but it was broken, so she wanted one. Let's see. Okay, we got the Fenties. Oh Lord. So I've had these basically since day one. Okay, oh, Trophy Wife. We got to keep her around just cause, you know, every once in a while when I'm feeling a little bold, I'm going out, I will pop this on. Sometimes I'll pop in the inner corner. Of course, we just had the Patmograph release like it, so, you know, but honey, I'm keeping this. And now, let's see. Oh, we have Sandcastle. I really like this collection. This collection was really lovely. Like this one, I've used this like eyeshadows. Really, really pretty. So definitely keeping these. Oh, let me swatch the blue shade. Really, really pretty. Ooh, we have What a Brat. Now I think What a Brat was like a Valentine's Day release. I like when she does the mini size ones, like how her blushes were, because like I said, it's just, this is just so much product and you can't even get through it. But do I want to keep this one? No, I'm okay. It was pretty as an eyeshadow because that's the only way I really wore it. Ooh, we need to clean that out. Oh, and this is one of my favorites. This one is 7-Day Weekend and Poolside. Gorgeous as well. I use this part like as an eyeshadow. And then Just really pretty, really fun. I should probably put these two, this one and this one, in my eyeshadow thing, because you can use these wherever, because I think I'll be more pull for them versus in my highlighter collection. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and it will free up some space in here. This one is my absolute favorite out of that collection. This one, gosh, I'm gonna wipe all this stuff down. Mimosa Sunrise and Sangria Sunset. Like I said, I love orangey blushes. This is gorgeous. I wear this as a blush. Sometimes I do put the pink and put it into my brow bone around the cheeks, especially like on vacation and stuff like that. Love it. And then we have my Fenty Bronzer, and I'm gonna keep her. And this, I have Bajan Girl. Bajan Gal. Yeah, I can't ever really say it that right. I know what it means, but I just can't. My pronunciation it just don't hit like, you know, on it, okay? So really pretty. As you can see, Fenty is worn off. Like, I used to use this all the time before I got the Gucci. All right, so this is Silly Dirty, so I'm gonna definitely wipe this out. All right, so I pulled up everything that I'm decluttering, so let's count it up real quick, see what we got. So I'm decluttering 17 products, so I am happy about that because some of these products are like super old. All right, and let's see what I am keeping. All right, so it looks like I am keeping 43 products. So that is cool. It's a lot more manageable. Clearly, they're mostly all highlighters. I'm going to move 3 of them into my eyeshadow drawers because I typically do my eyeshadow first. So I'll be more inclined to reach for them there. So actually, this is 45. That's the highlighter I showed you that's broken. So this is 44 and this is 45. Oh, we need to shine her up. I do usually shine her up. I think the setting spray, like the little mist be catching. And like the Hockey Puck highlighter by Patmograph. So yeah, 45. So 45, and that's between bronzers, blush, and highlighters. But bulk is the highlighters. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Like I said, my collection is a little bit more smaller. It's still a lot, but probably for a YouTuber, it's a lot less, and definitely not as vast as my eyeshadow collection. But I hope you have enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you know when I come out with another video, which will be very, very soon. Last but not least, please subscribe to my channel because you know I would love to have you here in my little makeup collection. And with all of that being said, it's time for the chair dance. Hey, chair dance. Hey, 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 chair dance. All right, y'all. Bye.